This is the second time I'm filming this video, and the reason why is because I had my hand covering the microphone for the whole time. Ignore that. This is a sketchbook from the 20th of May, and I finished it in about 5 months on the 19th of September. And there's a lot of bad things in here, so I'm just going to flip through, and I'm going to talk over it as if, you know, it's not there, and you can just look at it. So let's go up nice and cozy. Staying on brand. I'm not used to this. I'm just going to move my hands around a lot because it's strange. Right, so up there I have my name, and I want, like, on this little cute piece of paper, so I tore it off because it had my name on it, and I'm keeping my name a secret for whatever reason. I don't know why I decided to draw in this style, but I like it. That's a redraw, so that's why it doesn't look as trashy. What's your language? So, I got this isn't even technically a sketchbook, it was, categorized as a notebook, but I checked and it had no lines in it, and I'm like, this is exactly what I need to get my, let's ignore that, to get my drawing everyday thing kind of sketchbook started. And I guess, you know, I mean, these couple, like, first bunch of pages, they were all done in the same day, and I was just, like, doodling, because I didn't know what to do, really. Because when I first got the sketchbook, I didn't know how to start filling it out, because I hadn't drawn that much in a sketchbook. I didn't have entire pages to give up for a drawing. Because usually I would just draw in the middle of class, and I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to start taking this seriously now. So then I got a sketchbook, and I noticed that there might not be any signs of improvement, but that's because this is kind of a sketchbook. I didn't give a damn about it, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And so far, the furthest I'm planning is when I'm 16. And when I turn 16, I'm hoping to open up a PayPal account, so I can start offering commissions. Just to get a little bit of pocket money and to help support my family. I don't know. I probably wouldn't get that much for commissions anyways. Why am I talking about this? My hands are really messy because I just did an Inktober drawing. If you check my Instagram, you'll have seen that I've been doing 2 Inktobers. One is about, like, witches and stuff, and the other one is about, like, the actual prompts for Inktober. Oh, we're on my favorite page. Okay. So I imagine that in the future they would make this robot that would try to stop people from killing themselves, because she was, like, an idol of some sort. And so it was this ongoing joke for me, and it made me laugh that there was this robot, but all the depressed people would see her as this, like, Sugoi Desu, kawaii anime girl. I was really into anime at that point in time. I'm kind of out of it, thankfully. And so I just kept drawing her because I found it really fun to draw, like, her and then, you know, her right next to each other. It was, I don't know, it's just fun. It takes so much, it just takes so much breath to talk, oh my god. Yeah, I did this a bit, and then I said, are you getting this yet? I'm not sure you are, and it's just, she's so happy and pure. I love her. And then, you know, I kept drawing her. I'm not sure, I was doing some anatomy practice, and I was drawing it at my school in the park. And this kid walked up to me, and he was like, what are you drawing, miss? And I thought it was one of my friends, so I just, like, yelled at him, and I felt so bad. Cause, like, And this is the point where I got different pencils, and I wasn't just drawing with pens and school pencils. I got sketching pencils, yeah. And I got so embarrassed because I don't think he heard me say sorry, and I thought about it for hours and hours, and I still think about it now. I just think, what would have been different if I hadn't have been such a... Skip past a few pages. I'm sure I didn't. Okay. I got a bunch of coloured pens here, and I don't know, I did a bunch of cute drawings, look at I love it. Look at her, she's so precious! Yeah, I don't know. This sketchbook is kind of filled with a bunch of random OCs that I just kind of deserted. I mean, I really enjoyed drawing the characters, but I didn't care much for keeping them. Whoa, that is a cuss word. We are a family-friendly channel. I really just like designing the characters. I really thought, ooh, character design that I actually liked. Okay, ignore what I was saying. So this is Amelia, I think is the name I kept for her. Maybe. And she was this girl who was the last of her race, and she was left on an island. And then she washed up on the shore, not knowing that much English, but because she came from an island, she didn't need that much food to survive. And she had to go through rehab and all that junk. That's what it was. Yeah. And she's a pushover, and she's too nice, and she's overprotective. I haven't put much thought into her story, but I love her. And this is her, again, after rehabilitation. So now she speaks English, and she's not as protective, but she is protective, you know. I'm rambling. Tired. I was watching all those, like, Jehovah Witnesses ads, and I can't believe it, you know, it's... I found it hilarious, because, I mean... it was like, oh, well, Jehovah loves you. I mean, sorry if you're like... if you believe in that stuff, but it was just, they make it sound so stupid. It was so, more characters. Okay, these are based off of characters about 2 years ago. Okay, so, these are characters I made, and I made them as little blob things, and, you know, I started drawing boys, because I realized that I hadn't been drawing them, and, you know, you can't just only draw girls. So I decided to start practicing, and there you have it. I drew boys, and then I stopped. I drew this from reference, well, the sweater, not the body, and I was like, this is so pure and cute, I love her. And, yeah, the reference, yada yada yada, this is fun looking at references. And then I did redraws of things from like a year ago. And okay, so it's a year and 7 months according to this, and 1 week. Wow, you're precise. Have any of you been doing Inktober? By any of you, I mean the 2 people that are watching. Ooh, this is when I was practicing like side view, because I was planning to do an animatic with characters, but ended up not doing it because I'm good at this whole art thing. That was when I decided I don't do digital art good, so I didn't want to try. The one thing I didn't like about using the sketchbook is that the pencil would like do that. I think I didn't know what to draw, and I was literally, this was the first time I experienced art block, apart from at the start. And so I was just kind of drawing whatever came into my head, and I was watching Gem and the Holograms at the time, which is my jam. You know, I realized quite recently that everything just kind of connects. Like, your past just really has a lot to do with your interests that you have now. It just yeah. So because I was dealing with artwork. Oh, whoa, badly drawn titties. I just drew whatever, you know, and until I thought of something to draw, and then yeah. I figured out this oh, we can't show this page. It has my friends' names on it, and I know that they like their privacy. I figured out this new style that I liked, mainly with hands, and I just really liked it, and I just kept drawing with that because I was like, well, now I have different angles. You are getting complicated. This is so difficult. I'm taking my hand back. It's easier with my non-dominant hand for some reason. And I was really excited because I was like, oh no, we're skipping past this page again. Yep. So that's me. Very accurate, I know. Very skinny. Wow. Accurate. Yeah, no. Me and my friend went to go see it, and I drew this on that day. And then, yeah, I drew my friend again. And so I drew myself with a love note, because I am a hopeless romantic, and it's not fun.